What is happening, bowlers? Chris Beans here with Bowlers Rant, and if you can hear my voice, I am not in my regular setup. I am currently in Philly on the road, and Storm decided to drop the supernova. If you remember, I covered this about, I don't know, 2 weeks and some change ago, and was making the prediction that this ball would probably be making it to the U.S. market, and here we are. They are here, right? Storm came here and brought the supernova stateside, and that is absolutely fantastic. So let's just revisit real quickly, but over to the interwebs. Here is the ball taking a tour. This pour looks a lot better than what I originally thought it was going to look like. Um, I'm still not sold on this logo, but I would have loved to see more stars here. But again, like I said in the last video, I'm just being picky. That said, logo aside, the ball motion on this ball is absolutely bonkers. And there's a lot to cover here, right? So we're going to get into it. Love this fragrance, fruit pop. Wonder if that's like, pebbles, fruity pebbles or something. And notably, at least as of currently, this is looking like it's going to come out September 23rd. We've got all the specs here. We're going to jump into the spec sheet in a minute, but the thing that I really like about this ball is this core, okay? This core, this ignition core is just incredible, okay? I mean, and you have to see the mall motion, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, so you can understand where I'm coming from with this ball, okay? All right, so here's the ball specs. NEX solid reactive ignition core 2000 grit lime azure black. That blue I think is what azure is. To me, Azure is a cloud provider because that's what Microsoft does, and I'm a cloud engineer, but I digress. The numbers at 15 pounds, 2.49 RG, 052 differential, 019 asymmetric differential. So when you talk about power, this is very usable power, okay? 249, it's not like 247 starting up just a little later. I like that 249 to 252 range for asymmetrics. That's to me is like the sweet spot. 052, very, very big differential. It's not an 055 or 057, but it's anything 050, you're getting quite a bit of flare. And 019, that is absolutely, in my opinion, also the sweet spot. Anything 017 to 022 for strong asymmetrics is where you want to be, right? So this is a solid, right? This is your absolute king, top of the crop, and this is probably going to be the ball that dethrones the Proton Physix, right? So, let's take a look real quick. Storm posted on their website the 8 ways video, and there's a lot of different styles in here, including a two-handed lefty. We're going to take a look at Kendall here, and this guy has a thumb in the ball, and this motion is phenomenal. Okay, really like this motion. A lot of continuation for a sanded solid. 2000 grit, you've got a lot of movement. A lot of balls at 2000 grit like to burn up, but not this one. Nope, it's coming back. It's coming back from Mars. It's carrying. It's making the turn. And you can see with this pour, it's really easy to follow as it goes through all three phases of ball motion. You can see how it turns there, makes the turn. You can start to see this. So this is going to be a really good ball, a sport ball in my opinion. This is going to be something that you'll be able to use on a variety of conditions, but because it's so easy to read, when you're on those heavier conditions, I think it's going to allow people to really, the way it migrates its axis and the way those colors turn, you'll be able to follow that ball as it's starting to read very, very easy. And this is going to make a lot of people very happy because, they might want this more. I think this ball to me looks a little more continuous than the Proton Physix. Please don't murder me for saying that because the Proton Physix, in my opinion, is the best asymmetric solid ever made. But this ball, time's going to tell, this might be the new king of the hill, right? So going back to the shelf appeal here, again, I like this pour a lot, and I really like the way this looks on the US video because you can never tell some of the overseas video how they set up the lane. But this ball, very, very pretty as it goes through all three phases of ball motion. So as we said, the URD universal release date September 23rd, 2022. And if you want to find out more about this ball, where you can pick it up, I've got a link in the description where you can grab this on bowlersmart.com. That's what we've got today. Thanks for watching, and more updates are to come.